So Scaramouche is one of the most mysterious and powerful characters in the game so far. We have seen him in several occasions now, but what does he want? And what are his powers and abilities? So yeah, in this video we'll be discussing all we know about Scaramouche, and we will also discuss about his possible powers and abilities. So now let's start. So back in version 1.1, Scaramouche has been primarily introduced during the Unrecalled Star event, in which he is able to see a secret within the meteoroids involving the fake sky. This information alone would already make him relevant into piecing Celestia's true nature altogether. Now, if you have noticed, almost every patch for 2.x versions would give some important information regarding Scaramouche's past and present being. So, in version 2.1, it was revealed to us that Scaramouche was actually the prototype puppet, as a proof of concept in building the Shogun puppet. In version 2.2, Tartaglia informs that Scaramouche, after the events of Inazuma's storyline, has gone rogue with the Gnosis at hand, and from this we can assume that he has a personal agenda unknown to the Fatui. This agenda could be involved with the existence of the Gnosis or the gods themselves. In version 2.3, Husk of Opulent Dreams was released, holding information about Scaramouche's past. It is revealed that the Gnosis belongs to him, probably in his perspective. We also learn from this that he was planned to be the vessel for E's Gnosis rather than just a prototype puppet, but his fragile nature led E to abandon this plan and let him wander as a regular Inazuman citizen. But in the Song of Life artifact, it implies that Scaramouche doesn't want the Gnosis itself and only use it in order to feel. Of course, he's a robot, so he wants to feel human emotions too, I guess so. And according to the Calabash of Awakening, Scaramouche's 3 acts are still ongoing. In version 2.6, the conclusion of the Itadori event storyline and the 5 Kazen implications, we learn from the story that Scaramouche had an encounter with Kadehara Yoshiori, and he told Yoshihori to tell E that his name is Kuni Kujushi. And indirectly we also learn that when the Sakoku decree ended, he infiltrated for the Kadehara properties, trying to confirm the existence of Yoshiori's secret, but was likely unable to confirm. Otherwise the latter would never have reached Ayato and Kazuha. It seems that Scaramouche's actions are results of his plan that would involve the Gnosis, E, and his purpose and vengeance. And now the Balladier's psyche is not restricted as humans. His mind can receive visions, thoughts, and other mental related material, and he can discard them by his own will. And it was proved when he awakened himself from the dream after touching the meteoroid. So now, if I talk about his capabilities, so because he is a prototype puppet, he is obviously immune to the effects of erosion because he's not human. He is artificial, and he might also be immune to energies that normally affect humans, like rage in the Delusion Factory. So capability number 2, as a prototype puppet, he has immunity towards erosion and other mind or spirit affecting disturbances, such as remnants of spirits, emotions, thoughts, and energy. And third one is possibility to tap into the Gnosis powers. I don't know if he is only restricted to the Electro-Gnosis. This is just another theory after all. So his primary function as a puppet was to house the Gnosis held by E, but his fragile nature caused E to discard this plan and allow him to wander as a regular Inazuman citizen. But the mention of sealed powers could include this, could be likely due to him getting rogue with the Gnosis. So capability number 3, being intended to house the Gnosis, it is possible that E has given him the ability to use a small portion from the Gnosis, small portion prior to the Fatui's modifications, and perhaps attain a link with Celestia. Lastly, this one is connected to the first one. The fact that Scaramouche can awaken himself from the dream makes me think that he can store pure forms of any mental material such as dreams rather than remembering them as experience. So yeah, he can store the memories. And now capability number 4, Scaramouche as a husk and a divine creation has the ability to store intangible material like dreams or idols from different sources like the meteoroids. Note that this is only a theory based on what I know about Scaramouche so far and from the past versions. But yeah, this is just an speculation, but I think Scaramouche will play a big part in terms of finding the truth about Celestia and her idols, and maybe the wheel of sin. It would likely for him to side with us at some point to the story and help us gather information about the gods, visions, and the truth of Teyvat. One more possible outcome is that E's Gnosis will be the only Gnosis that won't be in the hands of Savitsa until the end, and Scaramouche would be its current holder. But what do you guys think about Scaramouche? Comment down your thoughts about Scaramouche. And now, thanks for watching.